excuse to lose a game like that. I thought still we missed some free throws, but I'm more concerned about the turnovers and you know, turning the ball over with no time, leaving off the clock, out of bounds, and you know, just one of those things that we got to find that leadership, guys that I'm dependent on, kind of, you know, in that funk right now, turning the ball over, not making sound decisions down the stretch. And we got to become a much smarter, better basketball team. We had just some bad plays at bad times, and somebody got to take that ball and they went arms and set us down and make some decisions out there on the court. You know, it's not nothing that we haven't worked on, but it's not just carrying over in the game time. You know, a lot of press break stuff, and we just grab the ball, throw it in. So I'm gonna have to change some stuff up, probably. You know, make me see even more so who can handle what roles. Probably looking at, you know, different people under 2 minutes, throwing the ball in, and a lot of adjustments we just have to make. I thought down the stretch we was good going down the stretch. Even though we missed the free throws, if you still don't turn the ball over like we did so fast and get them a chance to score, you're still in pretty good shape. So it's one of those things that we'll have to look at the tape, make some adjustments. But you know, some of our upperclassmen got to give us a little better leadership. And then, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know if those upperclassmen are able to lead. It might be a younger person or somebody else that we got to find leadership. I might just be putting them in a role that they're not comfortable with and trust them a little bit too much. So I got to figure that out as a coach. It's make you scratch your head, but I'll figure it out.
Is one of those guys Malcolm?
Well, he's not playing, haven't played well the last few games. And you know, we have to do some things, trying to give him more of a role, leadership role. And you know, I might be putting him in some situation where he's not comfortable. So it's up to me that I'm gonna have to move that, because I'd rather for him just to go out there and play and not, you know, I don't want to put no added pressure on themselves. And you know, it's something that is mind-boggling with me right now. A couple of guys, but it's something that we have to figure out.
Godfrey went out with about 18 minutes to go. They went down a neighbor. You talk about the big man for them, giving y'all trouble inside. And Javon, you know, played 11 minutes. Do you think whenever he's able to get back, y'all be able to withstand, you know, losing a guy like Godfrey for a long period of time?
Well, actually, I thought we had the lead when he came back in the game.
Yeah.
So I thought the guys.
He put in 10 points while Godfrey was on the bench. That's all I'm bringing up.
Yeah. You know, I thought the guys did pretty good with him not on the bench. Obviously, he's a big part of us. We couldn't finish it off. Usually, he came in under the last 4 minutes, last media, and tried to finish it off. We had a couple of bad turnovers, and there we go, we missed free throws. But when he came in to the last 2 minutes, we still kind of was in control of the game. We just let it all dwindle away in the last 2 minutes.
Traylon, talk about his play. You know, obviously, it was a catalyst for your team tonight. Leading score, I believe, 19 points.
Yeah, and you know, at the end of the day, we know what he can give us. Much to our surprise, we weren't expecting him to come in and give us this much right now. But in the absence of like Malcolm right now finding his role, it's been good for us, or we probably wouldn't have a chance right now. And so, you know, at the end of the day, we might, you know, I'm trying my best not to just force a lot of minutes in there right now, but you know, he a guy that can get a shot and create a shot. And we don't have a luxury like that all the time out there on the floor. So, you know, we might have to figure it out and try to adjust some stuff, because, you know, if he's not shooting the ball, he at least can be accounted for by driving and dishing it off. I think young Darius can do that in reason as well. But the other guys are basically, you know, guys that shoot the basketball. And so we got to work with them and get some other things, but still here at the end of the day, you know, until the last 2 minutes, probably 38 minutes of it, I thought we was right there to win the basketball games. It just, what I'm upset about is just a part of kissing the game away in the last 2 minutes and depending on your seniors to make some decisions and make some plays. That's the only thing that I think that bring my frustration. At the end of the day, even though we have to shoot the free throws better, I can work through those. We'll spend extra time, but just throwing the ball away and getting them opportunity, that's the tough part about it, because now you're not taking any time off the clock and you're just getting the ball in bounds, just throwing it in. And you know, we had timeouts. We come out of huddle, say we got timeouts, but then at the end of the day, like I said, learn situation for me. I can't put him in that situation anymore. So you bet he won't be the trigger man and try to find somebody else. But you know, and that's not the only thing. We got to rebound the basketball in stretches. You know, if you can't stop them, if you can't make the basket, you better come down and stop them. And we gave up both down the stretch. And I mean, he made some tough shots, and their confidence get going. I mean, at the end of the day, it's desperation shot. What do you have to lose? I tell them that's the easiest shot of the game. Come down and you down and come down and get it up. You got a lot of confidence because you're down anyway. And so he made some tough ones right there on us.
How frustrating has the beginning of the season been? I mean, y'all been in every game, even against some really good competition, but only one win, 2 losses at home. The expectations going in, 1-4 start. What did you tell the guys after the game to get ready for Blue Mountain?
Well, you know, I got to take a good look at this team, and we got to make some adjustments. At the end of the day, I guess a lot of expectation on this team, but like I told you, I knew this team all the time. We got some talented guys, but don't quite understand the game, and some guys that are new. So that put a lot of pressure on your seniors to play well. And I think if Malcolm and young Darius and them really finish the game off tonight and help carry the young squad, we'll be all right. But obviously, I don't think those type of players. So, you know, it's going to be giving and making adjustment to, you know, who we going to come up with to do that. And right now, I don't know. You know, we'll figure it out, but I don't know who, and won't nobody just take it and say it's my ball. Hey, settle down, this is my team. You know, we had that for sure in Derek and Jamil, but those guys are gone. We can't look back. And, you know, you say the numbers about Traylon, but I don't want to rush him into that role as being a freshman, because he's going to be up and he's going to be down. I know that as a freshman. But, you know, he's giving us consistent minutes. And then it's got to gravitate into play. We got a couple of guys that are good guys, and Cameron, they keep the team together, but you need a player out there also that can play the game and actually lead as well, and that's what we have to find.